together, yeah, to see each other, walk away with victory, yeah. Oh baby, love and happiness. Oh yeah.
There's no show like
Love
this.
and happiness.
LairTshow.com.
Hey, hey, hey. Make you do right, and love will make you do wrong, and make you come home early, make you stay out all night long. Oh, love.
Fake. But that's alright. I'm gonna have my voice back. And you gonna get the real deal. But it's all about love and happiness and growing together. The CDC is for you. For all y'all want a trade. Whether it's plumbing, electricity, truck driving, whatever you want to do. We can get
Love and happiness. Love and happiness.
See, love.
Love and happiness. Love and happiness.
Make you wanna dance. Love and happiness. Love is. Wait a minute. Love is. Walking together. Talking together. Saying together. Saying together. Yeah. Saying what I'm on. I'm on for love. I'm on for love. I'm on for love.
Now I got a brother, albino brother. He's a light-skinned man. He cannot stand that sun. That sun burns him. Now he came from my mother. He came from my daddy. It was my daddy's seed. My daddy is a dark-skinned man. But he had an
Love
albino.
and happiness.
And then what happened is albino mate with another
Something that can
albino.
make you do wrong.
And then they
make you
built
do
a
right.
community
Yeah.
of light-skinned people. Now the light-skinned man that we all know of, they call him a European. Now he's not from Europe. He's from you. He's from Africa.
Love and happiness.
That's what Donald Trump was talking about.
Wait a minute. Something's going wrong.
People,
Someone's on the phone. 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
that he deserves.
Talking about
Donald Trump, President
how she can make it right. Yeah. Yeah.
America.
Happiness is
Now,
when
people, you need to wake up.
you
Now,
really
this
feel
is the
good
President
for
of
somebody.
the United States
there's
speaking
nothing
for
wrong
dark-skinned people.
being in love with
Why
someone.
is it that you got
Yeah.
such a problem to speak for yourself or stand
baby.
up for yourself?
Love and
All you have to do is take a stand and mean what you say and say what you mean. But you want to play games. You think playing games is the way of life. Well, I'm on 1900, baby. And I've been playing games for a long time. But I want to say this to you. Nothing is more important than an elder, a person that is before you. They is the greatest teacher
I'll be good
in
to
the
you.
world.
We'll be together.
Yeah, all right. We back. Player T, that's me. Hollywood in the hood. Yeah, doing it really, really big. We got a really great show tonight with a returning guest, a beloved returning guest that's joining us tonight. I will remind you who that is in just a minute. But I want to take this time right now to say thank you all out there in the world that's sending us stuff that's going on in the world. Y'all emailing, y'all calling. Y'all FaceTiming like Sunday, like early in the morning, like, I mean, well, we're very appreciative. You know, all the family members that's getting on board, sending links to what's going on. We appreciate that. And when I bring it up in the world, you know, y'all swear I'm making it up, but I just can't. Y'all heard about Louis Vuitton? with the CEO. Y'all wear Louis, right? You wear Louis? DJ, you be crispy. You know what Louis is. Miles, y'all the crispy boys. You know, Louis Vuitton, Jowan, you hip, you know, you be stylish. Well, the CEO, you know, they got layoffs going on. You know, the economy is in a pinch right now, so even Louis Vuitton is laying off workers. But he was a smart aleck with his. He told his former employees, don't look at it as a layoff. Look at it as an hourly promotion. He said, look at us in an hourly promotion. You know, no, it's a layoff. You know, I ain't at work. You know what I'm saying? But what is he saying? At least you ain't working for me. Now you have more time to figure out what you want to do for yourself. Is that what he's saying? I don't know. I can't make it up. You know, I don't know. More power to him. Maybe some of y'all reconsider wearing that Louis now when it get tight. You know, maybe you will consider it, because that sounded kind of insensitive. Am I the only one that think that? That was kind of insensitive. You know, here you are, expecting to put food on your table, go to work, put food on your table, and wake up, you have no job. You know, and the person tell you, well, don't look at it as you're not working no more. Look at it as you got a chance to find another job. You might as well say that, you know. I don't know. What about over in the Gulf Coast? You know, in the Bible Belt, y'all hip to Mississippi and Baton Rouge and Louisiana. Well, that's, you know, they got all those nice restaurants. People flock from all over the country, all over the world, flock down there to that area to eat fresh seafood from the Gulf of Mexico. Well, they just did a study. They faking and fronting down there, man. Like over half the restaurants is importing their shrimp and exotic seafood. It's not coming right. See, you go all the way down there thinking you're going to get something right out the harbor, you know. Yeah, you know, Gulf of Mexico is fresh, you know. No. They shipping it in, telling you what it is, you know. You got consumer fraud agencies looking into it, you know. But they say there's a couple restaurants in those areas that's keeping it 100. You know, you spending a lot of money for that seafood. You want your... You know, them big shrimp scampi dinners be like $40, $50. You know, you want the real deal. You don't want no Save-A-Lot shrimp scampi, huh? I don't know. I mean, you don't want the Save-A-Lot shrimp scampi. I'm buying, no, not me. Nah, man, nah. I don't know who told you wrong. You know, you can get a dinner or two off, depending on who you are, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that now, you know, you can get a dinner or two off, you know, I don't know about, you know, Meals Are Us, you know, I don't know nothing about that, you know, Meals on Wheels and all that, nah, you know, Uber, nah, huh? Meal. Well, we got a really great show tonight. You know, like I said at the onset of the show, we got a returning guest, a beloved author in the city, a beloved mentor of youth. What you know about somebody that takes time that actually cares about the future of the youth. You know, a lot of y'all putting weed and dope and guns in their hands. No, you got Miss Jowan Smith, the author, creating, great, curriculum, books that engages the youth. Had a real impactful book, Grandma Haiti's Ice Cream. Yeah, real impactful, won an award for that. We're going to celebrate it tonight. I got author Jowan Smith on board with us tonight. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in a minute. Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah.
I really don't even want to do this, honestly. We need to hire. Let me if you got any nieces, send them over.
Give me a second. Good?
Y'all be good.
Okay.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie, the best on earth, baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie, get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us, get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this?
It's KC. What up, Player T? That's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really, really big. Yeah, before I go any further with my esteemed guest, Ms. Jowan Smith, I want to thank a few people. That's the Coleman family. Yeah, Big Bud, the naturalist, Miss Kim. We got Miles, DJ, Morgan, Swole, the whole Coleman family. You got my man Shamar right here, holding the community together for quite some time, allowing you the space and the place to get your face out there in the atmosphere, and tell your story to the world, Craig. I ain't say down the street, Craig. I ain't say in the next state over. I said around the world, Craig. For 20 years straight, top flight security, straight up and down, doing it real big, like that. So big shout out to, the Coleman family. Big shout out to Brother Roland and the Shabazz Bakery, doing it really big with the buttermilk pies, apple pies, carrot cake, pound cake, bean soup, very delicious. If you haven't been down here to Hollywood in the hood, now you know where it's at when you come down here and ask for something like that. Let's up the ante. We shipping out pies. Poppy ain't the only one that got them. Let's up the ante. Y'all order, 200 and 300 pies. Let's up the ante. Let's make it 300-400 pies. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, Big shout out to the Superior Renaissance Group and the CDC, the Community Development Corporation. Got it going on right there from 105 to 125th and Superior. It's going to be a renaissance. You know what a renaissance means? It's a change in attitude, a change in mindset, a change in behavior. A change for what? For the better. Y'all remember this area used to be a renaissance. It used to be, it used to be a Gold Coast. Well, it's coming back.
We probably need to do a segment on that.
Yeah, boy, I've been wanting to do that for a little minute. We need to bring that to fruition, to bring everybody up to speed about the rich history of this community right here. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Big shout out to Pecola Pointer. Y'all, she got the book, A Phone Call to My Mother in Heaven. That's out in the digital stores right now. Go and get that. Big shout out to her. She's also a life insurance agent. So if you're looking for life insurance, go ahead and peruse the website, and get with Pecola Pointer. You know what I mean? But right now, like I said at the onset of the show, yeah, can we get a close-up of this, Big Mar? You know what I mean, right here? Yeah, Grandma Haiti's ice cream. Y'all seen that? Critically acclaimed. All on the web, getting awards with it. Yeah, and guess what? Su habla español. Yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell. Nah, I don't want to upset my Latino brothers and sisters. I already caught a little flack for last Friday, because Jowan, I brought up the fact that ICE was around circulating and lurking. Uh-huh. And, I got friends of the Latino, culture, and they're a little worried. Mm-hmm. And I made the comment like, yeah, it's unfortunate if you don't have your paperwork and you've been here for a while, they shouldn't harass you. Give you time to get your stuff together. But if you're a flat-out criminal, if you MS-13 and all that, and they say you got to get out of here, you got to go. I'm sorry. The Venezuela gang that's taking over the certain projects and all that, y'all going to be beefing with them Bloods and Crips and them Peace Stone Rangers and Vice Lords and Disciples and all of them. Y'all just going to let them war, huh? Now, Trump said he kicking them out of here. They in EC? EC in Africa. Who in EC? The immigrants? Yeah, not the Venezuelan gang. Eh? Okay, I'm going to have to put that thing in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here with Miss Jowan Smith right here. Yeah, hey, Jowan, how you doing? I'm sorry to take you on. You come with the positive children's books, and I'm talking about cracking heads. Grandma's Haiti's ice cream. Now we talked about this a little bit the last time you were here, but to see that you didn't grew.
Yeah.
So with the Grandma Hattie's book, we got such a huge demand with the original version, and then my West Side people like, hey, what about our kids?
Word.
And they've been asking me for about 2 years because that book came out in 2020.
Okay, so this version just came out.
This just released last weekend.
How proud are you of that?
I'm excited. I wish my grandmother was here because she would be tickled pink to see her words in Spanish.
Now, hold on, Jowan, was it any Spanish people that approached you like, yo, we would love to see a Spanish version?
Yes.
Spanish people approached you?
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking it was one of them smart Negroes. Yeah, Jowan, you want to reach out. You get it in the Venezuelan gang language.
No, the educators.
The educators, everybody reached out.
Yeah.
What about your mentor? We always glad to bring her name up. She's such a great friend of all of ours. Mm-hmm. Margaret Bernstein of the WKYC, formerly of the Cleveland Plain Dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have any? Was she instrumental?
I surprised everybody.
You surprised her too.
I didn't tell anybody. I just posted it, and people were sending me messages like, "Is this real?" Yeah, it's real.
What did she say when she got wind of it?
She sent me a message. She said, "You are a rock star." She said, "There is no way. I wouldn't even thought." I said, "They keep asking me."
Yeah.
And the words are simple words where, our English-speaking babies can learn too. So
but that begs the question. That begs the question, Jowan. Su habla español?
No.
Okay, we're going to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Again, yo quiero Taco Bell. Okay, all right. Okay, no, okay. So you don't speak Spanish. Do you know just a little bit of it? I know.
I know a little bit, the basics, because I had to work with the translator for the book. But
So you hired a translator.
yeah.
Okay, so how did that process? Because you can't just trust anybody.
Well,
You know, especially if you don't know Spanish and you
Right.
gonna get homeboy who just came to Cleveland,
Right.
straight from Guadalajara, you know, and you don't know what he's saying. So how did that come
So
about?
after the translator did it, I sent it to two of my friends that are educators that speak
Yeah.
Spanish.
Okay.
And so they made sure that it translated.
How did you meet the translator though? How did that come about?
Somebody referred me to her.
Somebody.
Somebody I know that writes Spanish books. She works with this lady. She translates her books to English.
So what they tell you, yeah, Jowan, you might want to get with this person. They're very well versed in both languages, and they can really pull it off for you. So when they gave, you had to call out the country? Or
No,
it
she's
was-
local.
She's local?
Yeah.
So when you called Jowan, when she, it wasn't hello. What's the Spanish? Anybody help me out? What's the Spanish word for hello? I can't remember.
I think it's hola.
Hola, yeah, hola. So this is, thank you, Miles. Appreciate that, good brother. I would have looked like a straight fool up here having a B in Spanish and graduating with a B in Spanish. Hola, you're right. So when she answered the phone, did she answer hola? What's up?
Well, it was English. She actually called me. So the friend of mine reached out to her.
For you, on your behalf.
Yeah, and she called me. She actually had the English version already.
Oh, she had already
had my book.
Who the other person sent her?
translator.
The translator sent.
Yeah, she already
The
had
translator had your book because somebody sent it to her.
No, she had already had it.
She had already
She had
had
the book,
the English version. And you didn't know.
That book has sold almost.
Wow.
Almost
Whoa,
half a
wait,
million
wait. Fathom that. 500,000 copies? 500,000 units?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, some of you rappers ain't moving units like that. Some of you rappers ain't, man. Wow. Hold on, so wait a minute.
And like I
You
said, that book came out in 2020.
2020.
And it's still
25.
my highest selling book.
Still your highest selling book to where at a point where you just came with the Spanish version due to the fact this translator called you on the strength of another person and who had already had your book. So how did the conversation go? Well, she said, Miss Smith, I already got your book. I've been looking at some of your work. I love to work with you.
That's pretty much what it was. She said, I had this book, and she said when I first read it, I was like, oh, this would be cute in Spanish.
That's what she said to you.
And so I was like, well, hey, let's work. And
Okay.
we was on it.
So hold on. So how does that go without giving away your business? How does that go? Because now it's in Spanish. Does she get credit for writing, or is it a flat fee thing? Like here,
It's a flat fee, and I own the creative.
you are
She
the
do
creator.
the work, I
She do-
pay her, and that's
Okay.
it for her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I wanted to know things like how.
And
how
she
that
get her
went.
bragging rights, but
She get her bragging rights
I
and
own
everything. Okay. All right. So hold on. So do you get plans to do any more work with her?
I plan on translating another book.
Plan on translating
One of my
another
other books
book.
I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you did get awarded for this book, even though it came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Recently you got awarded, right?
So it's already won 2 awards on Amazon. So it was on Amazon Top 25 twice. When it
Amazon
first
Top
dropped.
20. Amazon Top 25.
Yeah.
Craig, this the world we talking about. I mean, really. Top 25 twice, and then what was the other one?
So the one I just received was the International Impact Award for children.
That's what I seen the award for. International, meaning my book had an international impact. Yeah, meaning in other countries they're sitting in front of children with my book. Miss Smith, when you came up with it, did you envision that? I know you'd hoped for that.
Not at all. I was actually working on another book when I ended up writing this book, and I kept having writer's block. But I kept dreaming about my grandmother, and she used to make ice cream in the wood churner. And I could not move with the book that I was working on, and then I just kept dreaming about grandma. And I'm like, she trying to tell me something. And so it kept coming to me, and I said, you know what, my grandson don't have any books that teach numbers and colors with black or brown characters.
So you thought about your own family first.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. practical, but we started with our own bloodline. You know, it's missing. It's missing on the bookshelf. We ain't got to run out to Barnes & Noble. I'm about to pin it right now. You know, colors and, what'd you say, math?
Colors and numbers.
Colors and numbers. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the impact, well, do you think that it was because it was based off of, you know, true emotions, true things with your grandma? Do you think that's part of its success? Does it lend to its success?
Yes, and I think it connects to children. Children connect to characters that look like them.
Yeah.
So when they see the book,
we made fun of that last time. You was like, "What is it about?"
It's the truth. It's the truth. You see the little girl with the pigtails in the book. I've had so many kids come and say, "Ooh, that look like me." Okay. Then some people think Grandma Hattie look like Medea. Okay, if that gets you to read the book, that's Medea.
So who did the artwork illustrations?
So I have a guy that I use off of Fiverr. He's done an illustration for all of my books.
Oh, he does the illustration for all of your books. So did he see the Spanish version yet?
No, because I didn't need him to redraw anything.
So, are you accustomed to the Spanish words in your book now? Because
it just released Saturday. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah. El helado de uva esmerado. Yeah, you know what it says, DJ? Okay. It's got grapes on it, okay? Yeah, Morado, sound like Movado. I don't know, okay. All right, no, this is wonderful.
I need the adults to get it.
Yeah, the adults like me who get refreshed in Spanish. This is so awesome. So, has this book made it into any educational system in the United States?
My books are all over Ohio in all the school districts. They're in all of the districts in Georgia, and we're working on Florida right now. So
Jowan, I want to help a few people if you don't mind. Mm-hmm. You've been blessed to get this far, you know, and you coming from some of the same places, maybe even like me. So, you know, how did you bring this to fruition? Like, what did you do to bring the book to fruition, to where it became impactful around the world?
Well, for me, I write about what I know. I write about people that I know, so that makes it easier to tell the story, because my grandma made that ice cream, so it's a real thing. Adding my little cousin to the book was the tricky thing, because that's like 2 generations separated.
Okay.
But then that brings the newer generation into the book, so now that they have a legacy. So my little cousin Aubrey that's in the book, she reads that at her school all the time. So she like one of the most popular kids because she's in the book.
Because she's in the book. Yeah, that's got to be all. Now, is this is this image is it far off from Grandma Haiti, or does it actually kind of remind everyone
of my grandma?
That's your grandma. So what do your family members say about that? That you referenced grandma, you referenced auntie, you referenced big cuz.
They love it. My goal is, I have a very large family, so my goal is to put everybody in my family in a book. And I'm up to, with that new release, I have 8 published titles. So I'm on track. If I can release 2 books a year for the next 4 years, I should be able to get everybody in the book.
Wow, hold on to that thought. That's a live thing right there. We'll be right back in a minute with author Jowan Smith. 1,000 ties. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
You heard what I said. Everybody going in a book.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie, the best on earth.
actually daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah.
If you like what we're doing, you love what we're doing, you want to be a part of it, there's many ways you can be a part of it. You can show up on the show, tell your story, do your thing. You know, if you got if you are an opinionated type person and got an opinion, you can column an opinion and send it to us, and we'll publish it on our website and give you your credit and things like that. So if you want to speak to people and want to use us as a conduit, you know, you're more than welcome. Of course, we're going to fact check you and not let you talk hyperbole and crazy, but we're going to let you rock with us, you know, straight up and down. And again, if you like what we're doing, go ahead and sponsor the show. You know what that means? Make a donation, whether it's monetary or in kind. You know, make a donation. You know, it all helps keep shining a light on the stars that we are, know, love, and aspire to be. So I'm going to thank you in advance, straight up and down. Right now, I'm sitting right here with author, mentor right here. You know, what you know about Miss Jowan Smith right here, 1,000 Ties. Now, we were talking about, you know, Miss Jowan Smith's book, Grandma Hattie's Ice Cream. Hattie's Ice Cream. Grandma Hattie's, thanks to Miles. He pulled me to the side like, yo, get Grandma name straight. You said Haiti, nigga. Port-au-Prince, Haiti? What are you saying? You know, Hattie. I need some of that ice cream, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I get some of that buttered pecan ice cream, and I bet you I'm going to mess up and forget. You know what I mean? But to have Jowan on board, you know, who came with this great idea and launched in 2020, and here it is 5 years later, is critically acclaimed, internationally respected, and all over schools and in the hands of administrators all over Ohio. So that's big, you know. Jowan represented for mentor Margaret, then came with the Spanish version, you know. Yeah. What about the Ukrainian version though? You know, they gonna be coming over here in a minute too, you know, because Trump gonna make them make a deal. You know what I'm saying? So they probably gonna be coming over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but we making light. But let me tell you, Miss Smith is doing great things in the community. Not only is she a published author with really great books, she also has a not-for-profit organization that mentors young men in their impressionable years. It's called 1,000 Ties. Yeah, you know, y'all hip to them. Necktie, what I got on? Ties, it symbolizes power, symbolizes success. Huh?
She spoke about that last time.
She spoke about it. I mean, that's what she represents. You know, that's what I have yet to give Jowan a tie. I feel kind of.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You know, I've yet. You know, I can give up a couple ties, right? You know, I seen the list. No religious ties. You know, none of that. We don't need none of that.
No,
you know, make
ties.
America great again ties. You know, I love the hood ties, even all that. You know, get money ties, free the bro ties, all that. Supreme ties, fake Louis Vuitton ties. You know, but no, neckties symbolizes power and success. When you see American businessmen, Chinese businessmen, the two biggest economies in the world, you see men, they have on neckties, you know, and stuff like that. Hold on, what about the bow ties? They rock the bow ties too? Y'all accept bow ties?
We accept them, but
we accept them, but
the only way they'll get a lesson is if the cues are there, because I don't have anybody in my organization that know how to teach.
Tell me offhand, if you know, Jowan, about how many ties have you inherited in your tenure with this organization?
We probably at about 150,000 ties.
150,000 ties.
Yeah. 'Cause we get ties from all over the country.
Ooh-wee.
All over the country.
Don't need my tie. My little ties.
No, but see what's good about local ties? The kids love the stories
Behind.
that come with the ties.
Well, like when the guys bring it, or when your donors bring the ties, they have a story with it.
So I can say, "Ooh, these came from Player T," and then they want to know the background on the story.
Can you remember one story that stuck with you about your ties? Maybe if you can remember one story.
Well, they always like the ties that come from the NFL players because we get a lot of ties from the.
There you go.
alumni.
Think you're gonna be like Mike, cause you got, or be like Ray Lewis.
And they love those ties.
They love the tie.
those
They get it from the NFL players. So
Yeah.
you've gotten ties from the Browns. Ooh, Denzel Ward.
Well, we are partners with the NFL Alumni Association, so it's the alumni.
Oh, it's the alumni.
Yeah.
Okay. You Browns, y'all, man, come on, Miles. Come on, Deshaun. You ain't, man, come on, Deshaun. You ain't even threw about 10 touchdowns yet. You couldn't give away 10 ties? Oh, Deshaun can keep
The
the
kids would love it.
We don't
though.
even want Deshaun's ties now?
Kids would love it.
Man. We'll
Kids would
want
love
that
it.
from Deshaun. Oh, man. Oh,
You gotta
man.
think about a 6th grader or a 7th grader, and you saying that this tie belong to somebody that
Yeah.
play in the NFL. They ain't gonna care if they good or bad. It's just it's an NFL
That
tie.
tie, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So now, but you got a really great event coming up with 1,000 ties, the Gentleman's Summit.
Yeah, so I'm excited. This is our 6th year, and so this year
With the summit?
So it's usually the 1,000 Ties event, but this year we partnered with Lozelle at the Gentleman's Cave.
Flozell.
Lozelle Cellar. It's up on, I think it's a shaker. It's
What
a
is
shaker.
Lozelle? What is that?
He owns the Gentleman's Cave, so it's like a luxury lounge for men.
A luxury. Okay, I'm getting hip.
Yeah.
A luxury. You been there?
You might run into some of those NFL players you're talking about. They be there.
Okay, yeah.
But it's up in Shaker. So we partner with him this year. So that's why it's called the 1,000 Ties Gentleman Summit.
Yeah, we might have to go through there, Miles, to check it out. You
it's
know,
nice.
they
It's
can
really
use some
nice.
more prestigious gentlemen around.
Yeah, it's really
You know,
nice.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you partner with that gentleman's
So
club?
Zell has been coming and supporting our events since we started. And he shows up every year, and every year he brings his celebrity friends, every year. And so I'm like, for us to grow, collaboration is mandatory.
Right,
And
especially
so-
with the energy that's
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, so I'm like, why not partner with somebody that's there and he shows up without question? He's
Without
there.
question.
And so
You're appreciative of that.
I love it. And then I love what his shop represents and
Excellence,
what he teaches.
maturity,
and
value.
Exactly. And so I thought it would just be a great, a
So whose
natural.
idea was it? Was it his, yours?
It was mine. I was driving to the mall one night and I was like, you know what? We should do a gentleman's summit. And I called him. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, please tell your wife I'm sorry for calling this late, but it's on my mind. And I'm like, would you mind partnering for the event?
Yeah, hold on, Juwan. Yeah, baby, you know,
I'm like,
hold on.
please
This
tell
Miss
your
Smith
wife
right
I'm
here,
sorry.
don't trip. She got a really great idea. You know, she talking about a gentleman's summit, not just me in the summit, a gentleman's summit.
Yeah, I'm like, tell your wife. I said, but it's on
Yeah.
my mind. But people that's close to me, they know. That's how
So
my
what did
brain
you tell
just
him?
go
What
like
did you
that.
tell him?
I was like, we need to collab. I said, it needs to be the Gentleman's Summit. And without hesitation, he said, let's do it.
Let's do it. What do you say? You just tell me what I need to do.
Exactly. And that's what it was.
And so it's happening when?
So it's next Saturday, the 8th, February 8th.
And tell me what it's all about and what's going to be happening.
So the event is for the whole family. The main goal is empowerment for our young men, but we know a lot of times there are barriers for families when it comes to going to these type of summits and things of that nature. So we try to eliminate all barriers. There will be workshops for the moms. The moms get yoga, and then they'll have
Yeah, because I might have to bring my son, and then I might get bored. Come on, no, son need to sit there the whole trip, and I can go do this while he's doing that. Okay.
And that's the goal. So everybody has something. So the moms will have yoga, and then they'll have a fireside chat with Micah Dixon.
The moms will. Big shout out to Micah Dixon too. Oh, we need to have a fireside chat with her too, not just the moms.
Her story is remarkable. You would never imagine.
Micah, we
especially
got to
her
get
age.
you on, darling.
Yeah.
We respect and love you.
And she another one. She came last year with Lozelle.
Is that right?
And then when I called her this year, like, I was wondering if you would help. She was like, let's do it. I said, this is what I'm talking about. I need people. This is the energy that I love. People
I ain't get a call.
ready to go.
I got to get a new tie. You know?
You got to show up. You haven't been.
Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to show up. Okay, so you got workshops.
Yeah, so we got that for the moms. And then this year, for the first time, we have something for the dads. Usually the dads just go into workshops with the boys, but we have Al Grimes coming, and so he's going to do a fatherhood
Al Grimes,
table talk.
I know that name.
The fatherhood initiative.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he's going to take care of the dads. They're going to have a fatherhood table talk.
Like chastising, you need to be a better father.
No.
You know, you ain't right, man. Pull your pants up. You got kids, man.
He helps the fathers in a lot of ways.
Okay,
He
so
does
we
a
are
great-
in
a
some
great
for
work.
some enlightenment, some
Yes.
encouragement,
Yes.
some great example.
Yes.
That's what we're in for with
Yes,
the summit.
Yes, and then they get continental breakfast, free lunch, over 30 community organizations, all offering free items, resources, and information. I mean, it's just a day full
Who
of free.
idea was, okay, you've been doing it for 6 years, so it's your baby, it's your idea, and you've been growing it. Do you have a board of individuals? I know you mentioned you called up Micah, she was with it. Flozell?
Lozelle.
Well, I say Flozell. Lozelle.
Lozelle.
Lozelle, what up, baby? Lozelle. Okay, so you mentioned these people. Is it any more people that's like, do you have a advisory board? Do you have a group of people that just rocks with you at every event and help you put it together?
So my son, that's my ride or die right there.
Now, I remember years ago when you first came on, you told me how instrumental your family has been. You know, and you show the love by putting them in the books, but they be at your events and they help out. Do they be at the summits too?
100%. And then my son started his own initiative recently where he's teaching chess in the community.
Yeah, I got to holler at son.
So it'll be chess boys.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be chess boys there? Yeah. Yeah. See, I've been getting my game on, you know, online with it. You know what I mean? Online, chess.com. Get an account. You know, chess.com. I've been playing.
He be on there too. It's a lot of them.
Oh, he be on chess.com?
Yeah, they all be on there.
You know, but see, I don't be signed in. I just play as a guest. So whenever I want to resign, you know, they don't flag my account. So I don't log into my regular account so I can just get my funky off. But you know, yeah, that's awesome. So your son got it, and he's gonna be doing this thing up there.
Yes. So he'll have his chess team. And
team.
So
he's
has
gonna be
other
recruiting
coaches that teach chess.
Wow.
So all summer he did it in the libraries, in the Cleveland libraries.
So that was him in EC with that?
Not in East Cleveland, no, Cleveland libraries.
Oh, okay, because they had that in EC.
They had a big tournament in East Cleveland, yeah.
No, y'all laughing. What? We ain't clowning EC.
He got real pup.
Hold on, we not clowning. I went there to EC. They had pizza. They had it for you. You know, you played chess. They had the free pizza. I don't want to hear what y'all talking about, man. Kids can go to these libraries and eat and learn and read. Y'all need to take advantage and, you know, read. Reading is fundamental. You got people like Jowan who's trying to get you there. You know, what are you most proud about this work? You know, it's been 5 years. You've been critically acclaimed. What are you most proud about it? And what are you most proud about the summit lasting 6 years and growing?
As far as my books, I would say the authors that have come behind me. I've been mentoring people for the last 4 or 5 years, helping them get their books published. I just want to see more books with
people in your community.
Mm-hmm.
What they say, hey, Jowan, you doing it? You done became this author. I done seen you on the news. I seen you on the Player T show. I see you in these places. You're getting critically acclaimed. How did you do it? Teach me.
It's lots of questions, and the sad part is a lot of people don't like to share. For me, you can. Are you becoming
that helper like Margaret was to you?
Yes.
You are?
Yes, because your success won't hurt mine.
Ha! Yeah, your success won't hurt mine. I seen a picture with you recently with Yvonne Portner.
Oh, yeah, I was just with her.
Yeah, what y'all got going on?
Well, they had a prayer for Lady Gilmore tonight, before we came here.
You know, she got a documentary. I don't know if it's out yet or getting ready to come out. And Skip Thomas Productions is producing it.
Okay.
You know, yeah, he was just, Skip Thomas Productions was just on the show talking about that.
Okay.
Wow. What she say about your books and your
Oh,
work
she
in the
loves my
community?
books. I always give her, whenever I have a new release, I always give her some so she can send to Africa. So my books are in Africa.
Your books oh, she sends it to Africa?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you get feedback from these places?
They send us pictures of the
They send you
kids with the
pictures?
books or the books in their library.
So do you keep this stuff as memorabilia and stuff like that?
I repost it.
Oh, you
I
repost
repost it.
Yeah.
I get lots of pictures of kids with the books, so I like to see people enjoying it.
Do you highlight your literary work at the summits?
I will this year. I
Yeah,
haven't in the past, but
yeah.
I will
We
this year.
critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
We got it in Spanish now. We got to have the banner up.
Yeah.
We got to know. They got to know where they can go. You know, is it stream? Can you stream it too? Is it audio? Is it stuff like that?
Not yet. I'm working on that now.
Working on that?
But
You got some more ideas for some more books coming up?
yeah,
You ain't gonna reveal it right now.
yeah, it's some stuff happening.
Yeah. So what are the schools saying about your book? I know they got it in there. Are they clamoring for more material? Are they saying?
They love my books. Maple Heights, you can go in any of their schools and their book vending machines. My books are in their vending machines. They buy books like every 2 years.
So have you
Lots of
done
books.
any speaking engagements in behalf of your book at these schools?
I do book readings.
You
We
do
do
book
with
readings.
the Grandma Hattie. We do ice cream making. So we take the ice cream machines.
Oh, you
and
actually
we,
take the ice cream and actually.
and the kids get to mix the stuff up.
Yeah, so we draw it all the
and
way
they make
in.
ice cream.
Yeah.
And I read the books to them.
Is that right?
I
Wow.
traveled all summer with that book. I was on a Barnes and Noble tour, so I traveled all over.
So how does one get on a Barnes and Noble tour? Were you invited? Were you asked? Did you see something and call them up, or how did that go?
I won a couple of awards, so they found me.
Won a couple, and they hit you up. You got that call. Talk your stuff, Jowan. Yeah, I won a couple of awards, and they hit me. You know, I did say I got the Impact Award, International Impact Award. T on Amazon. T. Yeah, so hold on, Barnes and Noble tour. So you went to different cities and ended up in their locations, in their stores,
Yeah.
with your book, doing book signings? Was it you and other authors, or how did it go?
Just me and in the stores. We had ice cream, and they would give out ice
Just
cream.
you in the store. So it wasn't me and 10 other authors on some speed read and sit down, and I'm telling you about what I got going on. You got to hop up in the next person's. No. You had the ice cream there too. Whoa, fathom that. You rappers ain't doing that, man. Y'all ain't doing no in-stores. Y'all ain't putting out no great content to increase somebody's potential in life. That's who she is. Straight up and down. So, hold on. About how many cities did you tour? It don't matter if you went to 2. You did it.
We did 10.
You
10
did
cities.
10 cities.
Yeah.
Can you name some of them?
The last one we was in was Dallas. That was my favorite. That one was
Why was it your
crazy.
favorite?
The line was, I thought it was somebody else there when I pulled up. And I'm like, who here? I need a picture.
And they're here for me. They for me. They for me.
But every city I go to, it's all, like, I went to Akron, and it was like
Akron?
police. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
What?
I'm like, who was here?
What? Go
Out
ahead.
of town, it's crazy.
Wow, man. Wow, that
Yeah.
is amazing.
It's pretty
So,
crazy.
hold on, how did you market things? Was you out there and did you have your gear on, you know, Grandma Hattie's T-shirt on with the ice cream on the shirt? Or we was, you know, classy, straight Ebony Jet magazine like we always?
Well, my thing is bright colors. So
Okay.
I always find something
Yeah, I
real
seen,
bright.
yeah, I seen
that's
something
my
like that.
thing. It's
Yeah, that's
always
it.
something bright.
Stick out like that. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, what was the feedback from Barnes and Noble afterwards?
They want me to run another tour.
They want you to run
So-
another tour.
We got to let them know that it's in Spanish now. So we got to.
Huh? Yeah, we visiting
See what
Guadalajara. We going down to Baja, Mexico. We going to them places. You know, we at the border at San Ysidro where I used to hang out. Until that federale called me urinating on the side of the building. I had to give him $50 to let me go. He's like, De Niro. I was like, see. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. That is great stuff. So they're going to be hitting you up about another tour soon.
I'm hoping so. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. The kids are amazing. A lot of the kids usually want to follow you after, so I have to always make sure they follow the author page. Don't go follow my
Yeah, right, yeah. You know, because I might have my fly nails on and y'all might get it misconstrued. You know, this ain't got nothing to do with Grandma Hattie right here. You know.
I always keep it classy, but still.
Yeah, no, we classy with it, but this ain't Grandma Hattie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma, you know, this is the new improved version. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the summit is when again?
So it's next Saturday, February 8th. It's at Warrensville Heights High School. And this is an event you don't want to be late because the kickoff is the marching band.
Well, Jowan, I know you got to go. And before we close the show out, I always like to give our viewers something where they can lean on and hold on to. You might have somebody that want to be an author and get into creating books and maybe hopefully one day go on tours like you have. Put on summits like you have to uplift your community. You know, give us a few words of where that comes from, why it is the way it is, and what you're looking to gain from it all.
I truly just feel like it's my purpose. Before I started all this work, I had a great job. I worked at the county.
We gave that up though.
Everything, you know, I wasn't waiting on grant checks. I got a paycheck. So I always tell people, you know, sometimes the purpose is just there. And my pain point became my purpose, but it was always my mission. And so if you have something and it's burning inside your stomach, then you got to roll with it. I'm not saying go quit your job. I'm saying
roll with it.
Follow your heart. And if it's something, instead of complaining about it, find a solution.
Now, you just said some words. You said pain point?
Yes.
Pain point.
Pain point.
Okay.
So my pain point would be, you know, things that were issues. So for 1,000 Ties, I created that because my son had to teach himself how to tie on YouTube, and I knew as a single mom, I wasn't the only one that had that issue. So I wanted to help other parents. I wanted to teach kids learn those life skills. As far as my books, I wanted children to see characters that look like them in real life situations. I don't write about dinosaurs and sorcerers because our kids don't see that. I want them to connect to the content.
Yeah, give it up. Author Jowan Smith. Make sure you go on Amazon, get Grandma Hattie's ice cream, and get the Spanish version too. You know what I mean? Straight up and down, we blessing our Hispanic brothers and sisters with the love and knowledge of self. You know what I mean? Straight up and down through Grandma Hattie right here. You know, so big shout out to Grandma Hattie. You know, a legacy. How about that, right? Represent for Grandma. Yeah, we appreciate you. So make sure you attend the summit on that
February 8th.
February 8th.
Registration is on our website at 1000ties.net. It's free.
So if somebody wanted more information, can find you on social media. Give your social out real quick.
So the 1,000 Ties is 1,000.ties. My author page is author Jowan Smith. That's Jowan Smith. And for our website for registration, it's 1000ties.net.
Yeah. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah. We're going to take a few pictures if you don't mind, Jowan. Then, you know, do a drop in the back about the show afterwards.
I remember not too long ago, I always wanted to be on the Player T show. Here I am, not never before, to tell my story in all its glory on the Player T show.
Hollywood in the hood.
If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nothing. We got a lot to discuss. You have to come and join us.
Hollywood in the hood.
If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nothing.
Hollywood in the hood.
If
turn me up though.
I remember not too long ago, I always wanted to be on the Player T show. Here I am, not never before, to tell my story in all its glory on the Player T show.
Hollywood in the hood.
If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts. We got a lot to discuss. You have to come and join us.
Hollywood in the hood.
If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts.
Hollywood in the hood.
If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts. If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts. If it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts. I don't think you heard me. I said, if it ain't ghetto, it ain't nuts.
Hollywood in the hood. Hollywood in the hood.
Buck Nasty turn me up though.
I remember not too long